What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What up, gang? Appreciate you tapping in once again, because if you're looking at this video, that means you've been rocking with me. And if it's your first time, I appreciate that too. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as I continue to bring you heat. You know, in between uploads, I try to educate myself on some platform of this YouTube life. And whether it's content editing, building your subscribers, and on, I appreciate the little nuggets that I gain along the way. I've even participated in some webinars, master classes, etc., etc. And it's really helping me to build a couple of different things that I got going on. One I've told you about before, the coursework that I'm going to be creating so that you can register and get that. But then the other one is a dream and a passion that I've had for a while. It's an invention that I want to get out. So I really enjoy the learning aspect of YouTube and YouTubing. And one of the things I heard more recently was people come to YouTube for two reasons: to be educated or entertained. And I know that I'm a wonderful entertainer. People always tell me, like, you know, I'm the smile in the room. I brighten up the place. But here we are in this virtual world and you don't know me. And I think in a relationship or just in the open world where I can interact with other people, it would be a lot more entertaining. But me being a single person, living alone, don't even have my fur baby yet. Moment of silence. So it's kind of hard to entertain you that way. So I thought, let me take heed to that message and figure out what my niche is and what I feel like I'm confident in educating people on. And I came up with two things: mental health and parenting, child rearing, things of that nature. First and only soda today. I just had my wonderful Sunday dinner. I'm going to do my OMAD today, 1 meal a day. And later I'm going to just break down some veggies and have a helpful snack. All right, so stay tuned. Again, let me bring you close. Oh, I was reading a text message, my bad. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace. If you haven't hit subscribe and the notification bell yet, you a hater. I think you're just a big old hater. I love all 13 of my subscribers. Believe me, I do. But where are these other views and no subscribers coming from? Who knows? So we've been talking about this secure and insecure attachment, right? Why it's so important and etc., right? I looked at something and I was like, whoa. 2/3 of a baby's body. Let me look up. 2/3 of a baby's body is stimulated just from being held. It helps digestion, the immune system, and what we already know, well, I know, I'm teaching you, self-esteem. How good I feel about myself is determined by how much my parent loved me, held me, and nurtured me early on. I would have been a lost cause if my mother didn't accept my sexuality. She didn't accept a lot of things about me, and she made it known that I was a failure and would never amount to nothing, and so much for that. But anyway, but one thing she did not do was traumatize me in a time that was already traumatic. When I came out in the late 80s, it was looked at almost as a disease. And having my parent comfortable with who I am helped my self-esteem so much more. And that's really why I got bullied in school, because I was so comfortable and proud with my sexuality. I did not have to hide it. And, you know, it's the same thing with anything with your child. I have a coworker who son only has one hand, and he's so able. He can do so much. And I remember my friend whose son had the cerebral palsy, and you know how I used to feel like she was too mean on him, but he was able to do things doctors said that he would never do, and that comes from a strong parent, you know. So I said all that to say this, you know, we need the secure attachment. We know exactly why we do. One thing that I'm not going to do, and I wrote all these down, is go into the brain functioning, but it's all a part of it. It highly affects the brain and also the heart, the social, emotional. But the amygdala, your mood, the hippocampus, the oxytocin that you're getting in your system or not, and that prefrontal cortex, it's all affected when we look at secure or insecure attachment. A couple of things I wanted to point out about the different insecure attachments. Insecure and avoidant attachment is going to give you a lot of conflicts. That's going to be the child that wants your attention but didn't get it early on, to the fact that now they're going to act out to get it. Like me. I was a straight A student. My mom said they had me soaking wet at daycare because I wasn't a crier. So they only checked and changed the kids that cried. So I was the perfect child. Well, when I really wanted attention, I started acting out and giving conflicts. And that's because I hadn't been taught that nature-nurture attachment early on. The second one is insecure ambivalent. The insecure ambivalent is going to avoid you altogether. That child's just not going to want you to hold them. They're not going to want to be close to you. You're going to pick them up. They're going to cry more. You're going to say, forget it there, and put them back down. They're going to want to go with anybody who comes over. That's insecure ambivalent. And the last one is insecure disorganized. This is the child that's smearing poop on the wall. This is the child that's throwing stuff out of the refrigerator and breaking it. This is the child that just, you know, continuously throws their food. This child doesn't know to be naughty. This child knows that they're so irregulated with you that they don't know what to do with you or themselves. And that's a very, very unfortunate situation. And that's a child that is going to have you up to the school quite a bit. Quite a bit. Having those avoidant behaviors, research says, is going to create a life of chronic pain, chronic back pain, neck issues, frequent headaches, and ulcers. The child who grows up with anxiousness is going to have chronic back and neck pain, headaches, strokes, dear God, please no, heart disease, and inflammation. The child with the totally insecure attachment, that child's going to have the worst of everything. Jail time, anger management, violent explosive relationships, difficulty learning, just all jacked up, just because we, as the primary caregiver, did not take our role in that helpless human being's life that we chose to give birth to. If you are planning to have the child and give it up for adoption, these things are just as important, because who are you to not give this human being, precious life, the best chance possible? 9 months. 9 months. You live for someone besides yourself. And then you give the child up for adoption and let them go and be. But if you're choosing to carry that child, have that child, raise that child, then I beg you to take this topic of attachment as serious as you take your life. I appreciate you rocking with me. Hopefully you listen to all episodes of this series, put the pieces together. I am more than happy. Again, this is my soapbox. I look down in my paper a lot because I want to give you facts in certain areas, but this is my soapbox. So if you want to have a further conversation, a panel discussion, a one-on-one discussion, if you just need to hire me to be your remote super nanny, holla at me. I got you. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to be figuring out what else I want to tell y'all about my babies, because Miss Faye don't play about the babies. Oh, I should include, it's in my other phone, one of my parents always make me happy. When I work with senior citizens, they love me. Like wherever I work, people love me because I'm a servant leader from heart. I love to love and I love to give because I needed it once myself. And one of my parents said, I'm so freaking helpful and she's so freaking thankful for me. And she just don't have no idea. I've been so broken and so down. But when it comes to my babies and anything that affects them, I go hard. And I'm always going to go hard for a mother trying to go hard for her children. Baby, you got me right there. So she think I done helped her thus far. Baby, I will help her ride till them wheels fall off. Because she down for her baby and I'm down for her. So, keep rocking with me. Peace.